Welcome back to the WDK Podcast. It's your boy Tavon.
I'm JC.
JJ.
And
Vivi.
And we're back in the studio. It's really been a minute now. Like, I feel like the last couple episodes we've been like playing games or reacting to stuff. So it's been a little bit since we've been back in the
Hold
studio.
on, I really can't let that slide. You gotta stop.
What is the?
You.
What, is she playing a banjo? What is going on?
This was the problem.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah, so we're back. Let's do a quick weekly catch up. Well, probably it's been a couple weeks catch up, but
Still bi-weekly.
yeah, JJ's back, so let's have JJ start off.
I'm back, guys. I know y'all missed me. I know y'all wanted to see me play Peek and cook just like I did in what's the other game we played?
What is
The
it?
cooking
Okay.
one. What's it called?
Plate
I
Up.
can't remember.
Plate Up.
Oh, played up.
I don't
did
know,
great.
bro. We seen those reels.
I know.
Oh, chill. Hey, Nini didn't know to put on the tomato.
Okay, that's.
Vivi
I
didn't
was
know to
fear
put it on.
monger.
But recently, life has just been adult life.
Mm-hmm.
Working, sleeping, repeating.
Working, sleeping, repeating. Yeah,
To be
that's
honest.
very adult life.
Just waiting on it to finally stay warm.
I know. I want it to just be warm too. I'm sick of this cold all the time.
Bro,
Or
it
not
goes
even
by
cold
so
all the
fast,
time. It's
though.
just back and forth.
It
Yeah.
goes by so fast because the warm months still have cold days, but the cold days don't ever
go
Cold
away.
months don't
Yeah.
ever have no
Warm
warm
days.
days.
Yeah, I know. Gosh.
February, I would say
We
like
get like maybe 1 or 2 warm days.
mid December to like early mid March is all cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Don't get no warm days. bro.
Literally none. But no, that's true. What about you, Vivi? What's new? What's going on?
Nothing much. Been just working, doing stuff. I don't know if I mentioned at some point that I got a new job, but we're rocking with that right now. We got a new job. We chilling, and we seem to be continuing on the road to graduation. But we're done school, y'all.
School.
Finished all our
Yay.
exams. Yeah, I can breathe. Man.
That work life is gonna be hectic now.
Yep.
What about you, JC? What's good? What's new?
Big chillin'. I finally got my clutch back in my car.
Mm.
Over a bunch of headaches.
Yeah.
Ended up paying double what I needed to pay. Double and some, by the way.
Got a love car problem. See?
The price always just goes up. It just always goes up. But other than that, it's been pretty warm, so now I've been playing basketball outside. Street ball is back on the street. Had one day where went out there, played for 4 hours straight without a single loss.
Damn, that's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. Me, what is new with me? Nothing really. Still like settling into my new place. Still have almost no furniture, but getting closer to honing in on what I'm looking for and what I want. So there's progress being made. Started up the softball league with my new team. You know that other Sunday when it was snowing? I was playing softball
That's
in the snow.
In the snow?
Bro, you know how impossible it is to see when there were big flake snows.
That
I
was the
know, I
nasty
looked
big flake.
outside.
I was changing my tires in the snow.
Yeah. I was just like, Jesus, look at this. But everybody stayed, everybody played. It was pretty cool, honestly.
Was it on and off out there like it was up here? Because
There was
up
like
here it was
a-
like it'd like snow for like maybe 2-3 minutes and then off and then back on.
Yeah.
We just had like a window over like 10-15 minutes. It was started off like the first 3 minutes, almost nothing. And then like for 5 minutes, it was the big, massive flakes. And then it went to rain for a little bit, and then it just stopped altogether. Still freezing cold, not going to lie, because it was a windy day. But other than that, it was pretty chill. And yeah, I played again yesterday. Pretty sick. We lost both times, but not like devastating loss. It was like, I think the first game was 16-18. The second game was a little bit bigger of a gap. I think it was 18-13. But
Baseball's supposed to have these high points?
not well. It's because we're not pros, right? So
I guess, yeah. I just felt like if the skill level is around the same, regardless, even if it's pros or amateurs or rookies and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's because its defense is way harder.
That's
right?
true. Yeah.
Like it's way harder. It's not like modern like professional games where
It's not like Wii baseball where as soon as you catch it, they're like, "Oh, you only get one base."
yeah, exactly. And this is like most pop flies fall most times.
Really?
Yeah, most people aren't catching a pop fly. It's not easy to catch, especially like once again we're not professionals. So like a professional, the second the ball's hit, they know generally where to run.
The
to.
direction, yeah.
And everybody in major leagues are either aiming for the fences, so they're hitting massive, trying to hit home runs, or they're like getting a decent enough of a hit where it's
try at
easy for
least get
people
a
to
double.
get under it. Yeah, it's easy for people to get under it. In average or rec league, most people are digging it and making it roll off the floor.
Oh
making it,
yeah,
like,
I guess true.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not
You get like unintentional bunts.
exactly. So yeah, the average play is a lot more points than it is defense. And yeah, people throw it to first base and fly over the person, and the guy gets to run to second and 3rd. Like so, it's tons of mistakes.
So speaking of baseball, we're gonna explain this Blue Jays New York situation.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it feels like we're like enemies or something.
Nah, I
I'm
know.
not gonna lie, I just threw on a red the first shirt I saw.
And honestly, I always had the Jays hat, and I got this jersey, and it's like, bro, I feel like there's almost a stigma where you only wear them when you go to events.
Which is funny because the
Well,
first thing
it's
I
like, I
said
just
when I
wanted
saw
to.
him, I'm like, you going to a game today?
I just wanted to
You
wear
were
it.
fully Jays that, bro.
I just wanted to wear it.
I want you to know this is what downtown Toronto looks like during a Jays game.
Oh, every
yeah.
single person will be wearing jerseys like just like this. So yeah, and realistically, I'm gonna go to a game and I'm gonna exactly rock this.
Yeah, that makes sense. It always loops back. I also forgot to mention I did finish the first Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Good game.
It's
The
such a good
story is
game.
really good.
Yeah, I
You get really invested. I don't like the second one that much right now, and I'm pretty far in it, so I
Well,
kind of iffy.
I heard that's exactly how the show is too.
Really?
First season of the show, heat, and then apparently the second season, everybody's just like,
Because if
okay.
it follows the parts and like how the game works, I'm
Yeah.
assuming it doesn't. But there's a big like a very big figure in the game is no longer in the game. So like there's a reason to it, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't played it. I know it's been years, but
So,
that's why I started playing it, is because it's been years and I forgot what happened.
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, so nothing much, no changes other than that. But okay, it's gonna be a little bit different of an episode. We're not gonna go through all the different categories or like sections that we usually do. We think we're gonna dabble into some scenarios because it seems to be very popular. A lot of you guys like those sections and those areas. So we're gonna do a couple of dilemmas, or am I the assholes, or
As I like to call it, let's run it down mid.
let's run it down, man. So I got one here I can start with. Let me see. I got a couple. So it's really going to be deciding which one we want to use or go by. Let's see here. And some might be a little bit more like deep or like good conversations, and other ones are a little bit more simple.
Just reaction based.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see this. See this one? Okay. This one is a good dilemma. So, okay. I'm going to start it over. Here it is. So, which button? So, I'm going to reiterate it just in case it wasn't clear for you guys. So, every human, and she talks about it later, but like every cognitive human, anyone who can understand the question, so no babies and stuff like that, gets the option red button, blue button. If more than 50% of the people choose the blue button, everybody survives. But if more than 50% of the people choose the red button, everyone who chose the blue button dies.
I have one simple question.
What?
Is there anything that happens if, say, everybody chooses the red button? Like the entire...
No, then everybody survives.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm choosing the red button.
You're choosing the red button?
Yeah.
But then you're going to kill off anybody who chooses blue.
Don't choose the fucking blue button. That's a stupid idea. Think about it. Think about it in
You're
reality.
the only one that knows this, though.
No.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
So why
this.
wouldn't everybody just
So
pick
just-
the red button?
That's the thing.
That's the argument that that's why this whole dilemma is, because the same could be said if everybody just chooses the blue.
That's very true, but I can't trust the average human, so I'm gonna play for myself, which will be survive. Because it's not like if more than 50% of the people choose blue button, red button dies.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So
The safest option is just everybody
just
pick red.
pick the red button, and guess what? If it's over 50, I still survive, and whoever picked the blue button, that sucks.
No, but
That
what,
sucks
What I
is
was
crazy.
saying-
That sucks.
But hear me out. If 50% choose blue, everybody also lives, right? Mm-hmm. So it's
Put your faith in humanity or just live for yourself. I can't put my faith in humanity. I can't, because I know there are people just like me are like, no, I'm picking red. I'm not risking it. I'm picking red. And then all of a sudden, I pick blue, and then it's like
floated.
80-20. You're just like,
Like, more than likely, 90% of people would pick red. I think.
yeah, but okay. With that thought in mind, wouldn't it be more beneficial? I'm just saying this for argument's sake, because I kind of agree. Like, red is obviously the safest option if everyone picks it. But knowing the fact that there's probably going to be some who will pick blue, right? Mm-hmm. Shouldn't we all try to buff the blue side and vote blue? 'Cause we just need 50%.
that makes sense.
It doesn't
but
need to be everybody. We can allow the outliers, those people who will choose red because they're selfish or greedy or whatever you want to
Risk
say.
versus reward, though.
What do you mean?
The risk
The
of
reward
choosing
is
blue,
saving everybody.
and the risk of choosing blue is me dying.
Yeah.
I'm not risking that.
Yeah, but it
Like,
and
what?
you see that mentality,
Exactly.
I know a lot of people have.
understandable, but you shouldn't feed into that mentality, right?
Yeah, I understand that, but the issue is, say, okay, I could maybe, if we had like a situation where like they show us the room, they show us the buttons, then we get to sit down and talk with, we'll say, a large group, or you can go into different rooms and kind of like
Okay.
talk to everybody. Then kind of like, hey, if we all choose blue, like
Everybody
I can
good.
get everybody to choose blue. We could choose blue, and it's all fine. But I know that myself is how many people they said? They said
Everybody
just-
on Earth.
everybody.
Yeah.
So like, of the 8 billion, we'll obviously
Yeah.
plus minus for children and
Yeah.
non-cognitive people.
Yeah.
But out of all of those choices, my little point something percent, I can't make that difference with my one choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's literally what voting is.
I know,
You
that's-
can. You can.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
the risk is a lot different
Yeah.
because the risk.
Well, there's
of,
risk on both sides, and that's where a lot of people aren't seeing, right? The risk on the other side is that you're going to kill anyone who picks blue.
here's the
Pick
here's
the
the
blue.
thing. Though. Here's the thing.
You knew the rules.
Here's the thing, though. I'll give you a different hypothetical to perfectly answer this question.
Okay.
There's a button right here, and you push it, you get $1 million, but a random person on the planet dies.
Okay.
Are you gonna push the button?
That's first of all, massive reward. Massive
The
reward.
massive reward is that you live.
No.
If you pick
I'm
red.
gonna live either side though.
No,
Red or
if
blue.
you pick the blue and everybody else picked red, you die.
Yeah, but if that's a negative. That's not a reward, right? Like, so that's a consequence.
Yeah.
So this one is giving me a massive reward with no personal loss. Almost no. Because there is a chance that it kills your brother, your sister, your loved one, or whatever. But the odds are like
1 in 8 billion.
monstrously in your favor. And even if it does kill somebody that's loved, it's still a massive gain at the same time.
Yeah.
I just know that if I choose the blue button and I see that percentage isn't 50%, I promise you, and this is all obviously hypothetical, but I'm
Okay.
shooting everybody
TRP.
in that fucking room. Everybody. We all go in.
I get that's why it's a complete big debate, right? Because it's the moral, quote unquote, correct, right, just thing to do is just pick blue, right?
Yeah.
If enough of the world decide to do the right thing and choose blue, there's no worry about anybody dying ever.
And if everybody just picks red, nobody dies.
But that's the thing as
Yeah,
well.
but-
Here's the thing. If, say, I pick red and everybody else picks blue, everybody still survives, and so do I.
Exactly.
So why
would I pick
not
blue?
pick red?
Because blue
I'm not
is the
running the
greater
risk.
good of all. Red is the greater good of the individual.
And I think what you don't understand is I don't care about the all. I
But
care
that's-
about
okay,
me.
Now, let's say I'm saying I'm picking blue. I'm gonna pick blue.
Why?
I'll try to convince you. I'll try to convince you, but I'm
What-
still picking
There's
red.
gonna be people like that.
Yeah,
right?
And
very
I'd
true.
ask you why. And I'd-
Because it's the right thing to do.
and
Let's
I'd be
say I
like,
say that.
natural selection.
Natural selection is crazy.
It sucks.
Great.
Yeah, I lose my brother, but at the same
But it's not a
time,
guarantee.
I
There's a
told you.
chance.
I told you pick red.
There's a
We
chance.
survive either
There's
way.
a higher chance if you just pick red, though.
This
If you just pick red, there's
pick red,
a higher chance.
It's legit
understandable.
100%.
Understandable. I know the ratios. I get it. But what I'm saying is, if more people just did the right thing,
Yeah, true.
right?
The only possible scenario that I would pick blue is if 100% of the people pick red, then we'd all die.
See, that's what I mean. That's the selfish mentality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you see my shirt? Red.
Understandable.
Yo, the buttons are crazy. The button
thieves.
colors is crazy. Y'all are
is
playing
perfect
it
for this.
crazy. Like y'all are cosplaying for
I
real?
know.
Damn.
Didn't even take that
This
in.
is the blue button trying to convince you.
That's what you guys are talking, and I'm like, wait. Is this
But what
happening?
I'm just saying though, like, all it takes is enough right. Like, it's the same mentality I would say as like looters versus non-looters, right? If crime is happening, I might as well just get mine because everybody else is doing it, right? That's the red mentality. It's like, if everybody's gonna do it anyways, I might as well just do it too, even though I know it's not the right choice.
It's close in comparison, but not dead on because of the simple fact is
What?
like in that looter situation, like my life isn't at risk.
Yeah.
The risk of my losing
Yeah.
my life is higher than whatever I want
But
to choose.
what I'm saying, the only reason your life is at risk is because
You're not. I'm not.
you're
trusting.
thinking on an individual. You're just thinking on
Yes.
it like,
Yes, I'm thinking on an individual, but not just me as an individual. I'm thinking of everybody else who thinks as an individual. Look at how we perfect. Look at these stupid ass drivers. They're very individualistic, are they not? They're gonna press the red button.
They're gonna press the red button.
Those are the
Yeah.
type of people that are gonna press the red button, and then the people like me who
I-
know that those people are gonna press the red
I
button
are gonna
the
press
red.
the red button as well.
think you'd be surprised by how many people choose the blue.
I've watched a couple of Mr. Beast videos. A lot of people would choose the red.
A lot of people choose the
A
red.
lot
A
of
lot of
people
people will. I think,
Way more.
yeah, but okay. But for example, look at, I don't want to go there, but
I understand what you're gonna say.
What?
We understand on a lower level is how we are living now because, well, not we, but
what?
the niggas under us.
What do you mean? What do you don't know where I'm going to go.
What?
I thought you
Yeah.
were going a political route.
Not political. I wasn't going to go political. I was going to go the other way. Religious. Look how many people are religious and believers. And believe in karma, good faith, and good and faith, right?
What you give into the universe, you get back.
Not even just that, but just believe in faith or
Yeah,
like
a higher being type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you consider all those people and their options, there'd be quite a big number of people who are choosing blue, eh?
But even in those scenarios, there are still people who will
Who's gonna
choose red.
choose red?
Understandable, but there's
The issue
what
is
I'm saying.
that
There's
if
more
it was-
believers than there's non-believers.
If it was based on individual countries and such, maybe. The entire world, I cannot trust.
you'd think there's less people who have faith than there are who are.
I think there are less people who have faith in other people, if that makes sense.
I think it's the exact opposite.
You think people have faith in people?
Yeah,
Wrong.
100%. I
Wrong.
think so.
That is. At the end of the day, everybody.
Bros
will,
had a good life.
Yeah.
Bros had a
At the
good
end of the
life.
day,
Nah.
everybody
Don't get me wrong.
will look out for themselves first.
Then why isn't there more crime?
Because that's
'Cause there's no-
a consequence to crime.
Yeah, the consequence to this. But even before,
There is no consequence to choosing red. You choose red, you live no matter what.
the consequence is killing people.
They don't give a shit.
I didn't kill them.
They kill themselves.
If I hand you a gun and you shoot yourself, it's not my fault.
Tavon,
You used the gun wrong.
Question,
You
question,
used it.
Tavon.
Yes, and keep it. Make it a real. I don't give a fuck.
No, I don't think we should say the G word that many times on
question.
YouTube.
That's true.
Question.
Yeah.
Say, all right. You put the red button in front of me
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, click this. It'll kill you. Don't click it." I already know that if I click this, it'll kill me.
Okay.
I click it. Is that your fault, Tavon?
But Blue isn't saying press this button to die.
Yeah, it might as well be.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not saying that.
You press that button and all of a
It's actually
sudden.
saying the exact opposite. It's saying press this button to save everybody. And you guys are telling me I should press this one to save myself.
Only because I don't
Because
trust the
everybody,
world.
wait, no,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
because everybody has the option to save themselves.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody has the option to save themselves.
But
Why do
you-
I need to save
but
you?
you
I'm not
also-
Superman.
You also have the option to save everyone. So
I am not
that's my
Superman.
point. That's my point. That's literally the dilemma. It's one button says save everyone, the other one says save myself.
I can't convince
Why?
4 billion people to save the
yeah,
world.
but you don't need to convince them. Just be what you'd want to do, right?
And I don't
red
need to
button
convince
pusher.
A red button pusher is crazy. Tavon, this is not happening.
I think
Don't get me wrong.
you're looking at the person that will press the red button.
I get it. I get it. And I think I don't doubt there's going to be a lot of people who will press the red button.
Because I think even in actually, honestly, I go back on what I said. If it was like 100% of the world picked red button and we all passed, I'd probably still pick the red button. Only because
I know there will be a few outliers that pick blue.
there will, that. But on this also, it's mostly because the red button. Like, if it's 100%, it's like, all right, whatever. We should have really like. This is the world's problem. The world came up with this. It's 100% of the world, right? Because if it's 100%, everybody chose selfishly. If I choose red and 50% of them choose blue, then it's like, you guys are great people and I'm selfish, but I wasn't gonna die anyways.
Yeah, okay, but that's the worst way to look at it, because with that mentality where I'm not going to die anyways, just choose the blue.
Or
because I won't die. Nobody will die.
you know people that have this mentality.
Okay.
Let me choose red because way too many people are like
Yeah,
that.
but I just need more people to choose the good thing.
You see how you have to convince people to choose the blue button? I just have to press the red button.
Yeah,
I just have to press the shit.
I know.
We get in
I
a
know.
room.
I get
This
it.
is exactly what's gonna happen. The whole, let's say, like room, button, TV right here. TV pops up. Somebody explains exactly what happens. You turn to me and I'm like, bro, don't press the red button. I'm like, I already pressed it, bro.
Literally.
I already pressed it.
I already
So
pressed
you
it.
press the
It
blue
said
button.
I
You press
left.
the red button.
like realistic. Don't get me wrong.
You gonna press the red button?
I know society, well, not society as a whole. That's, I think, world as a whole, because there's so many, like I say, people with faith, I think blue would have a decent chance. I think if it was just...
It's too close for my heart to take.
just North America, there's no chance I'm touching that blue button.
No.
know?
North America, I would have kicked
know
the blue
how-
button off the table.
That's it. I know how skeptic it is. Like, there's most people, and I'm sure anybody who's watching this is like, why would you press the blue? Like, just press the red.
I agree.
There's not only people there. There's people here.
I definitely agree.
Dead.
I get the red, and once again, I'm just really playing devil's advocate here, but the logic as well is completely there to just pick blue.
So just a question though, Tavon. You pick red or blue? You never specified.
It's hard to say, bro.
I don't think it's that hard.
It is that hard though,
Red.
because I also don't want
Press
to
the
live
red
in a
button, leave
world
it,
with
just
a
go
bunch
for
of red motherfuckers.
That's what I was about to say.
I don't want to live
That's
with a
the
bunch
one
of red
thing.
motherfuckers.
I don't know if I was too forward of thinking about that, but that's
Like,
the first thing that came to mind. I'm
'cause
like, yo,
like-
if we all, even if, like, after the half the people, especially if half the people I know,
What if it's 90-10 though?
like,
What?
90-10 red.
I think it'll be 90-10 red.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to live in a society of a bunch of selfish people.
That's
That's 90% of the society already.
I know,
Exactly.
but that's my point.
I would
Well,
just be
even if
upset.
you picked blue, they would have still been there. There would have still been 90% of the society.
Yeah, but I would
No,
have had
but-
everybody else. It was
But
good.
what I'm saying is, there's two options. If I pick blue, right?
Say you pick blue and it's 60-40 blue percent.
Yeah, but at least I know the majority of the people are good people.
Majority by 10%.
Yeah, that's enough. We can outweigh.
I guess.
So
I don't
anytime
think the
something
10% doing
crazy
that.
like that comes up, I know the majority of people would do the good or right thing.
Nah, because after a certain point, niggas will be like, you know what, that was too scary, bro. It was 59 or it was 49 point something percent.
This is the afterthought. That's to say, realistically, if it was more blue than red, I'm happy no matter what the ratio is, because the blue outweighs it. There's more good, like justice people in the world than there are selfish, greedy people. If it's 90-10, then fuck it, I'm dead anyways. Who cares? I'm out of this world. So
90-10 wouldn't be the part that like bothers me. It would definitely be like the 49.95%.
49, if it was that, then I would be so mad at all you people who chose red.
That's what I'm saying.
I lose
If
my
it was
mind.
49 at that point. Get the hell over here.
Exactly.
You're still gonna live if you come over here.
I'd be like, bruh.
At that point, just walk over here.
It's like,
I'll push someone out, drag them to the
actually,
other
I
you know
side.
honestly still would not press it.
Here's a better question for that though. Instead of it being buttons, it's sides of a room. So it's a huge room, whatever fits everybody in. One side is red, one side is
so
blue,
you
and
can
it's like
see
kind of
where
white in the
everybody
middle,
fits.
where you can now see when people go to which side. And it's like by the end of whatever this hour or
it'd
2
be
hours.
easier to win on the blue side.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
way
for
easier
sure.
for the blue.
Everybody just-
At that point, I just wait for a little bit, and then I just go to blue eventually.
I would just be like, guys,
Let's all
let's
go
go
blue.
here.
Yeah,
Like,
let's all go blue.
everybody go.
At that point,
But when people are by themselves voting, what they tell you before might not be what they go and do.
That's actually evil.
What?
Being like, no, I chose blue, choose blue.
and then they
now
told
you
red.
purposely trying to kill somebody.
Purposely
Yeah,
trying to
let's say
kill
that's the thing that would scare me.
That's what would happen. People would be like, we could have this huge discussion right now, and I'll convince you all to be like, okay, let's all just pick blue. Like, everybody's going to vote blue. And then, yeah. And then we're going to get there, and somebody's going to be like, oh, fuck blue, bro. Give me red. I'm surviving.
I'm surviving in this.
That's more
I
happens.
see. I see what you mean.
More
And to be
would
honest, on my end, I would be definitely more upfront with it. Just like, bro, I'm
There would be people like that.
Up front
Okay.
makes sense. Of
There'd
course.
be a lot of people who would be upfront and just be like, "Nope, I'm doing what I want to do" or whatever. But there's a lot of people who would just go with the herd and just be like, "Yeah, we're all gonna pick blue. We're all gonna pick blue," and then voting comes out and it's like 20%.
I got a perfect analogy as to why I cannot trust society. Why do we have so many solo tanks in Marvel Rivals?
Oh my god.
Niggas won't fucking fold and pick the blue button and play secondary tank. Am I right? Niggas always want to lock in DPS. Press that red button, you selfish bitch.
There's too many insta lockers for me to trust society.
That's what I mean. Like,
It's a good dilemma. I don't think there's necessarily a right or wrong answer.
there is no wrong answer. It's just somebody's gonna feel wrong making that answer,
Yeah.
regardless of which side. Because if I pick the red, and let's say it's just me who picked the red.
That's just awkward.
That
That's mad.
Now you
the
gotta,
whole world
you gotta
would hate
sit with
you.
that.
especially on that room situation where I'm the only
yeah,
nigga standing.
If you stayed over there, it's crazy work. That's the thing. In the room version of it,
The room
nobody
version-
can go red. Nobody
no
can go
one
red.
could go.
You can't. You'd be completely ostracized immediately.
I'd
You'd
drag
have to
anybody
stay.
who started going over there in there.
You know,
back
what'd be
to
hilarious
the-
too.
What are you
It's
doing?
just like after that scenario, like everybody gets teleported back to their homes and stuff like that. Imagine being like, you saw your friend on the red side, and you were just like, bitch, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They pretty much played out similar scenario in what's that? The Squid
Squid Games, yeah. The it was X or O.
Yeah, I was voting to stay in the game or leave, and it was just like they're like it's a death game, and they found out it was a death game, but it was a death game for money. So it's like if
You can
stay
stay and you can
one
get the
person's
money.
gonna win, and you can win like I don't know.
I think it was
equivalent
billion.
I think it
like
was
$1
just clear all your
billion.
debt, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Just clear all your debt.
No, it was way more.
It was
It
way
was-
more
Most
than
people
you
had
said.
like let's say 300 million in debt, the winning was going to get you like 3 billion or something.
Oh, okay.
Stupid
It was
amounts of money.
huge. It was just a big thing.
But they were all people who got into financial debt because they were obsessed with money and borrowing and stuff like that. So it was just like, we'll give you a chance if you guys want to get out, but it has to be 50% who wants to go out, at least. But if it's not, then everybody's staying in and you're forcing everybody to play this game. And it was the same scenario. But that was
that
like
scenario
going one
I'm
at
not
a turn
doing.
time.
At that point,
That scenario I'm not doing, because why the fuck would I want to stay in this death game?
Because they
As
think they're
opposed
going to
to-
be the winner.
They're gonna be the
Yeah.
money.
I know.
care.
I know. That's an extreme. Like, that one, I can't fathom
I don't think I would.
that anybody would vote
Let's
red.
hit 50%, let some of these niggas leave, and then you niggas stay.
That's-
Just stand by
What-
the door.
That was the other catch. I think it was just like, this is your one opportunity. And if you don't play now, you're never going to get chosen again.
That's fine. If I can get out, I can get out.
Yeah.
After I saw a nigga get shot from playing green light red, wow, we're done. What do you mean?
Exactly. But yeah, people went back.
Of course, there's always people who are like that, and which is why I personally just can't trust.
but imagine you're
Yeah.
say 400 million real dollars in debt.
That's the thing. A lot of them were so
You're
badly.
living under a bridge like a troll.
That's
worse
very
than that,
true,
bro.
but I could just die.
That's the thing.
Not
Worse,
on my own terms.
You're basically already close to it, bro.
a lot
That's
of
the
them were
thing.
like,
You're
Yeah,
400
now
million
ima-
dollars in debt. You got nothing to your name.
Imagine dying in a death game at second place when I was like, I could almost clear my death, and I died at second place.
no, I'm not losing this.
As opposed to just,
I'll
I'm
just
gonna
kill
be,
him. I'll just kill him.
as opposed to me just being in incredible debt and having a terrible life that I could maybe possibly get out of.
You gonna
Yeah.
make
Even if
$400
you-
million, bro.
What if my music business blows up? What if I become a content creator? I could do OF.
Start selling feet.
Realistically, if I was in that Squid Game thing, I'm dipping. I'm leaving the
I'm
country.
As soon as I
starting
find
new.
out that shit as soon as I find out it's a death game, I'm out.
No, not even a
Death
death game,
game,
but I mean, like, realistically, even if I was in here, Canada, and I was, I don't know, $500,000 in debt to debt collectors and mobsters and gangsters and all these
As
things.
soon as I get out the Squid Game, I'm going to another country because
I'm
they think I died
leaving.
there anyways.
I just leave the country. I
That's what I
go
mean, they
start
think
over new in Japan, bro.
They think I died in the Squid Games,
Whatever
so
it
I could
is.
just leave the country. I
Exactly.
fake my death
I just
because
be
I
gone.
died in the Squid Games, and now I'm living in like Thailand or some shit.
But what I'm saying is, even before going to the games,
That's true, but I
if
just
my
mean like
debt's enough, I'm dipping. Gone.
here's the thing. But like they were led under false pretenses. That's why it was like you can clear all your debt. We're offering this much just for a game show.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, obviously, if somebody came up to me and be like, yo, we'll give you $8 million if you join this game show, I'm like, or if you win this game show, I'm saying yes.
Yeah.
And then I find out it's a death game and I can get out, hell yeah, I'm getting out.
And then
know, it
motherfuckers
depends.
out there vote red, and you're stuck in it. How mad would you be?
Here's the thing, though. I'm going under that mindset of like, I know people are going to do it. I just got to hope 50%, right?
Yeah.
In the other scenario, it's, I'm going to press the red button because there's no
bad-
consequence
there's no
to pressing
downside.
the red button other than other people dying.
Other than just that.
Yeah. But that's not
We
my
all had
business. Niggas
information.
die every day.
That too.
I'm sorry. That just.
You'll be all right, cuz.
Anyways, tell us what your opinion. Actually, Vivi, what would you do? I think I would probably choose blue. I would probably choose blue. I don't know.
Wrong choice.
In the button aspect, I'm honestly scared. But I think I would choose blue. After I was thinking about it for a second, and then I thought about in the room aspect, which is different because you don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think I would choose.
On a world scale, I would probably choose blue. On a, like I said, just North America, I'm choosing
No,
red
I'm
for
choosing
sure.
red
But
because I'm too scared now. Hell no.
I just know the type of people, realistically.
Hey, those
I don't
type of
think-
people exist everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
but
I
I
mean,
think
they're
there's
everywhere.
I think you guys are overestimating how much.
I think you're underestimating how shitty the world is.
I think you're underestimating how many people would choose self-preservation over everything.
No, I think
A zombie
there's
apocalypse
reason
will teach a
why-
lot of these niggas self-preservation.
I think there's a reason why faith is so massive. There's a reason why the Bible is the most read book in the world. It's massive.
So you get a blue Bible. Distribute it.
Just start planting it in these people's head from there. And then when we eventually do get in a scenario and they switch the buttons, it's actually red. More than 50% got to get red.
Yay.
Done. Game. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys would choose and your reasonings. Like, it's interesting.
And in this room, everybody survives.
Yeah, yeah.
Because 50% of the room chose blue.
And 50.
True.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Regardless, like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. There's a lot of moral dilemma.
Y'all be looking at us different.
Like
though.
that.
We go get home and be like, wait, what buttons you guys push? I pushed red.
Gosh. But
You ain't got to ask me. What do you mean? We get out the scenario. What button you push?
what
do you think?
They got you. You crazy.
Still in the red shirt.
You always wear a red shirt now.
Gosh. Yeah, Vivi, you said you had a dilemma for us as well, or something. Right?
Yes. I went the Reddit route, and so I have a little kind of written thing. It's not horribly long. I'm going to read it somewhat cohesively, but it's from Am I the Asshole on Reddit.
Nice.
And I'm going to try to read it without messing up every single word, y'all. I apologize.
But Reddit font is tiny.
It's so small.
Especially on the phone.
And they don't use grammar all the time.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm there reading 18 sentences being like,
Exactly.
damn! Okay. But, so this one is, am I the asshole for calling an insecure child fat? No.
Can I give first opinions before we get into it? Just based on the title, yes. Leave the kid alone, bro.
It depends a little bit, just a little bit.
If it's obesity, then you can mention it, but you don't gotta call a nigga fat.
It might be a little shit.
You'd be like, yo, you're a little overweight. I just mean like, bro, it's a kid.
Yeah,
the kid will lose the weight quick.
Bro, some kids are assholes. And they deserve it. Anyway.
Very true. That's this is based off of just the title.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's hear.
Okay, so that's what it is. So the title again is, am I the asshole for calling an insecure child fat? So my 17 female cousin, 12 female, so OP, the original person writing this is 17, cousin's 12, recently moved houses and now lives a lot closer to me. She has been coming over to my house all the time to hang out. However, literally every single time she comes over, she insists on weighing ourselves on the scale, especially after a meal. I used to be very self-conscious about my weight, but every time I decline, she's like, you're just scared to weigh yourself because you know you're 200 pounds or something like that. She weighs 124 pounds while I weigh 127 pounds. However, I am over 5'8", while she is not even 5 foot. She always gloats about being lighter and therefore skinnier than I am and doesn't shut up about it. She never listens to me when I tell her to stop, and I obviously weigh more because I'm taller. I finally had enough and told her that I might be slightly heavier than her now, but in a few years my weight will stay the same and her weight will double mine's, and she'll be even bigger than she is now. She then burst into tears, sobbing and screaming, telling me she hated me. My uncle said she was only obsessed with weight because she keeps getting bullied for her body by her schoolmates and even her own mother. And she only brought up my weight because seeing that even someone as thin as me was 120 pounds plus made her more self-confident. I said it's not my responsibility to make her feel confident at the expense of my own self-esteem. Am I the asshole?
No.
She's the asshole.
No, she's not.
Yes,
bro.
she is.
How?
Think so?
Yeah.
No.
Well, okay.
I would understand if the kid was under the age of 10, but bro, you're 12. You don't get to roll the bulliness off to somebody else.
Yeah.
For me, she is the asshole, but she's still young as well. The thing is, like, she's only 17. So still a youth, but like, you know better than dealing with another kid. Even when you're 17, dealing with like a 12-year-old, you know there's certain things you shouldn't do and say, even if they piss you off. You know, obviously as a true adult, like when you're over 30, you know, like no matter what a kid says, I'm not gonna, like, unless they're literally coming for my throat or something, I'm not gonna entertain them. You know, they can say anything. Because, like, realistically, Violet could say anything to me. Anything.
And like I said,
And
under the age of 10, for sure. But at 12, and you're calling me...
12, you're in grade 7 or 8?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, in grade 7, you should know that, one, granted, she should have put it a little bit better in the sense of, like, you can definitely change this outcome much easier than I can. Because at 17, it's a little bit harder to lose the weight than a 12-year-old.
Yeah, but
Granted, it's still not as hard as, like, say, a 27-year-old, 25-year-old, stuff like that. So it's a little different in that case.
Okay.
But you got to give them that truth, or she'll stay in this delusion. Because if I sit there and be like, yeah, you are skinny, and then you're going to sit there and believe you're skinny, and then when you get big, you're going to still believe you're skinny.
I don't
You're going to live in this delusion that you're skinny because your cousin, your older cousin, was bigger than you.
Yeah, but that's stuff... Okay, first
You have to understand that, like, bro, there's heights to this, right?
Yeah, but
like,
they'll understand that in time. 12-year-old doesn't need to understand that.
a 12-year-old that's sitting there obsessing over it, yes, needs to understand that.
No, but they'll understand that in time is what I'm saying. Right? Like...
So why do I have to be the good person when your mom is making fun of you for your weight?
Don't get me wrong.
Figure that shit out before you bring that shit to me.
That also was a huge asterisk I heard when you were reading that. I was like, what do you mean the mom is... It's like, but... Okay,
because it's a possibility. I'm obviously just reading into this, so I don't know specifically, but definitely it seems like the mother is also a person who struggles with weight, and is punching down because that person is in their house all the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
Understandable.
I feel like it's also very wrong for at 12 you should know bullying is bad. You're getting bullied and you feel like the
to make
solution
yourself feel better
is to bully somebody else, your cousin as well. You deserve to get a look of this.
And
what the kid deserves and what I do are not necessarily the same, though. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely not give the child what they deserve.
Yeah.
And give them what they want and kind of help, like, help them mentally. Because it would help her mentally to kind of, like, at least have those formative years of not being bullied by literally everybody, like family members and schoolmates and stuff like that. But when it comes to overweightness and obesity, you have to be harsh because being nice in these scenarios almost never works.
I don't think that's true at all. I think if she had come to if the 17-year-old went to the younger person and explained it and was doing it for the benefit of her, then she wouldn't be the asshole.
Which is why I say
she wouldn't be the asshole.
She should have said it better.
That's what I'm saying. She was being an asshole.
But as an angry 17-year-old, but on top of it, like, why do I have to be the nice guy? Because she's not necessarily the asshole. She was being mean.
Yeah, that's asshole.
So.
No.
What I'm saying is, if it was just on a, like, what you're saying about informative and it's healthy to do it, that all that is valid. But she didn't do it for those reasons. She did it because she was getting roasted by that 12-year-old. And she was sick of being roasted.
Yeah, but she's been roasting her for time, though,
understandable.
literally.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that she was, once again, if she was 25, she would have never acted that way. But she was a 17-year-old, so she's still a little immature on her own. And 17 to 12, as much as you feel like it's a big gap, it's not really. They're both youths. What?
5 years.
Yeah, you're both kids, bro.
No.
17 to 12, they're both youths.
I don't think so. I think that's a big jump.
Barely.
You don't. You have to wait a little bit, and then he'll feel it.
No. But
Me when I was 12 versus me when I was 17 were two different people. Two very, very different people.
Practically the same.
On a maturity. No, definitely
scale?
on a maturity level for sure. Because a 12-year-old wouldn't let that shit slide for whatever amount of time that the 17-year-old let that shit slide for.
Yeah.
And there's some people at the age of 25, maybe even 35, who wouldn't let that shit slide at all.
What I'm saying is, I can understand the 17-year-old snapping back at the 12-year-old because, as much as you're like mature, you're more mature than a 12-year-old. You're not fully mature, right? You're not 25.
Yeah, you're not.
Right?
you're not gonna see it from a point of view of this is just a kid.
Yeah,
Because you're
exactly.
still just kind of a kid.
And that's where I'm saying what you're talking about is the way a 25-year-old would have addressed a 12-year-old. He'd be like, look, like, yeah, we're the same weight, but, like, you know, that's not how weight works, and would educated the girl. Not just be like, you know, you're fatter than me, right? You're going to be twice my size by the time you get older. That's assholery, bro. Why are you doing that to a 12-year-old?
I think
gets
you get
to
a
a
little bit
point,
more
man.
leeway because it gets to a little bit more leeway because they're cousins.
Understandable.
Yeah, she should have said after, and it would have been fine. That's what she didn't do, and that's why I ended up here because she should have been like, she should have, I'll give you candy.
That's what I'm saying. It definitely, like, it's a valid asshole moment because the little kid was also being an asshole. They're both being assholes to one another, but
Does that not
to say
cancel
it's-
it out though?
Yeah, I was about to say, there's also an option of just
Hey,
nobody's
What
an
did
asshole.
Gojo say
What?
about the energies colliding?
Where did we get?
Cancels it out, bro.
Where did
Cancels
Gojo
it
come
out.
from?
Yeah,
See
but like,
JJK fucking
if-
Glazers over there.
What's
and
Gojo?
that is cool if we're the same age. If we're the same age, if there was a 17-year-old roasting a 17-year-old, hell yeah, I'm gonna get back at you.
Don't punch above your weight level.
That too.
Understandable,
Okay.
but be the bigger person. You are literally the bigger person. That's what I'm saying.
Only
Like,
for now.
Y'all,
Am I?
exactly.
Think about it. Okay, let's be honest. Let's be really, really honest. 124 pounds under 5 foot is fucking big.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Obviously, you know. That's my point. The 17-year-old knows that she's not bigger than this little kid. So then why do you need to throw it in her face?
Because he was talking shit. Talk shit, get hit, nigga.
Yeah, but it's a kid. It's a
You
little
get hit with
kid.
these words.
No, he's not that
you
much
do
of a
that to
little
a
kid.
little
She definitely
kid.
understands that what she's bullying another person is
Because she
wrong.
knows exactly how
Yes,
she knows how it feels.
that. I know that.
She
But-
knows how it feels, and she decided to do it to somebody
and
else.
what I'm saying is, if the 17-year-old went to the kid and be like, you know, you're not being nice right now, you're bullying, and was explaining it like that, completely would be like, you're not the asshole.
And then the
you're
12-year-old
being
probably,
a good person.
the 12-year-old probably would have just said, "You're
She-
still fat.
She probably still would have cried.
You're still fat."
She probably still would have cried, felt bad, went to her mom, but it would have been like, I wasn't being the asshole, I was just explaining what the reality is and like giving her a lesson.
Why do I have to be the one to
But,
explain?
because you were literally bigger.
hey.
But what I'm saying, she clapped back at a kid. It's like if I clap back at a kid, I'm the asshole for doing it. Like, why would I do that? It's just a little kid. Why did I get emotional or get caught feelings from what a little kid said to me?
Don't
Especially
say that.
my cousin.
Don't say that as a League of Legends player.
What?
You probably yelled at some children.
But not my cousin. I don't know them.
You have feelings too. Ugh.
Like, so I think I wasn't team asshole initially. And I think, yeah, you were just being an asshole. Like, it didn't come at it from a, like,
I
trying
don't
to
think,
better the kid.
I don't think
or was
specifically
like-
an asshole. I think more of just like you were on the meaner side. Like you were being mean.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's a bad person, but in this instance, with the evidence we've been given, that was an asshole thing to do.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it was completely valid. I think the kid was being, a little ass.
The
And
kid was being a little ass. But
You
it's
needed
a,
what if-
it's a
what if-
little
snap
too
to
like,
late.
reality.
now-
You needed a snap
Here's the
to
thing:
reality.
we're giving this protection for a kid who clearly knows what's happening, because
What
they're well enough to know that they're getting bullied at school and at home. Because I guarantee her mother's not just being like, "You're fat, you're fat, you're fat." She's hitting them with jabs like, "Don't eat as much. Don't do this. You getting bust."
Yeah, okay.
Probably.
But why add to that? What benefit? Like, what?
No,
is-
but no.
She
Let me
wasn't
finish
adding
my
to
point.
it.
Yeah, sorry,
Let me finish my
sorry.
point.
Go
So
ahead, yeah.
now if we switch the scenarios, say the 12-year-old clap back at a 17-year-old for doing this. Is she an asshole?
No, because it's a kid.
Why?
Because she's
She knows what
literally-
she's doing. That's the same thing as those kids who yell obscenities for shock value. They know what they're doing, and they do it specifically to get a rise out of people, which is what she was doing. She was getting a rise out of her cousin, and her
Okay.
cousin snapped back. That's the result of rage baiting. You
Yeah.
get rage.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
She got what she asked.
She got what she literally got what she asked for. She wanted to rage bait because think about it. Even if it's what like I have never in my life. What was the weight difference? It was 127 to 124.
Basically.
I think so. It was,
Okay.
124,
So-
127.
3 pounds.
Yeah.
You know you're not skinnier than somebody at 3 pounds.
Yeah, of course she knows that.
So like, in your big age, you want to act like this?
And honestly, I feel
12
like
is not no big
I
age.
feel like a 12-year-old is.
You're in
more
middle
mature-
school.
I feel like a 12-year-old is more mature than you're thinking. I think you're comparing a 12-year-old to Violet.
No. I know. Well, I'm a 12-year-old is literal child to me still.
Yeah,
that
in
is
the
the big
grand
one.
scheme of things, yes, but.
Yeah,
I
but
think you're
yeah, once
comparing
again,
the
like-
maturity of a 12-year-old to Violet's maturity right now.
No.
She's a very mature child. Let's
I
be
could
honest.
think.
Yeah.
I think a 12-year-old, like realistically, she's not even in high school. I think at high school is
You
when.
are, well, in some places.
Nah, most times you're in middle school still at 12.
In Jamaica, you're in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
High school starts at what grade?
7.
Oh, see, high school here starts at grade 9.
But even then, like you said, like you would consider that a child.
a 12-year-old
17,
for sure.
12 is not that big of a difference in age. Brother, we're like 5 years in difference.
Yeah, okay.
You know how much shit you've said to me? Huh?
Hey, wait, he didn't think about that.
Well, okay, for one,
It's a 5 years difference.
I'm not saying I ain't an asshole. I didn't say that once.
Devon said she's an asshole and
didn't
so am I.
I didn't say that once. Okay? And two, it's like we have this dynamic because I wouldn't be that way to you to try and hurt you. I would never do that.
Hey, not
And
the E.
I don't think
The burn
17-year-old
spots.
was trying to hurt.
Yes,
the
she
12
was.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think she legit just got
I was like, hey, you're gonna get double
Exactly.
It's more of
It
like,
got to a
hey,
point.
hey, you're gonna get double my size when you get older.
No, but what I'm saying is she didn't come at the kid on an education level. She was just got to the point where it was annoying her so much that she snapped back. That's what it was, a snap back. When you're snapping at somebody, it's not for education purposes. It was to hurt her.
Okay, but
She
she's
knew
a kid.
she wanted to hurt the kid.
But so is a 17-year-old. 17-year-old's a kid,
Yeah,
not an adult.
Not like
but comparative to one another.
if Star did the
I'm
same
not
thing
comparing it to me.
If Star did the same thing to me, I'm snapping. I'm doing the same thing that the
And
teenager
it
did. I'm snapping back.
And it would be an asshole behavior.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I listen based
In my
on that.
opinion.
It's
JC,
life, bro.
what do niggas get hit when you rage bait?
Listen,
Maybe let's hear.
no,
Yeah.
honestly, at least for me after reading it, I say I am completely down to say that she is, I guess in this scenario, being an asshole, but I'm adding that she's a justified asshole.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be my final judgment. Because even for me, we keep talking about Violet, y'all. You know how many times I clap back at Violet after she clapped back at me?
Oh, for sure.
You know how many times she goes
sure.
like,
I did too.
you know how many times I heard, Auntie, you stinky? I said, you want to talk about stink? Okay? So I'm like,
You want to talk
so I see it, but at least for me, what's changing it, I do hear what you're saying about it, Tavon, and that's why I would need to hear tone, because hearing it said like the first word you did, where it's like, you're gonna be double my size, I would be like, hey. But if it was like JC said it at first,
you're
where
gonna
it was
be
just
double
like,
my size.
bro, can you relax? You're gonna be double my size when you get older. I
Yeah.
can't say I wouldn't laugh.
Of course, tone. It definitely does matter. Tone and the
But we don't know
dynamic
for
of the
sure.
relationship, of course, matters as well. Like,
Yeah, we don't know, but they seem to
if-
be hanging out a lot.
Exactly.
That's why I'm confused.
I'm surprised it isn't like you see us. We all roast one another all the damn time. But that's
I'm
the
a
dynamic
victim.
of our relationships,
I'm a
right?
victim.
You just
child.
keep saying,
No,
keep saying
he's
pause
not.
things.
Not my fault.
Hey, what was the
So-
dance you were doing earlier?
We don't take it to heart, but I know some people can be super sensitive, and you can't roast some people. You know, they're gonna cry, and so
That was me.
Why
That
you
was
crying
me.
at school? They getting away with bullying
they
there.
are. She is crying at school.
They getting away with bullying
so
her
the
there.
dad came and said, but yeah.
Why you do
wait,
something
wait,
about it?
okay, I just realized
Wait,
this
do something about that. You know your wife bullying your kids.
You know it.
Wait, we
this, I was like, there's a lot of problems at home there.
Yes.
There's a lot of problems already going on there. Dad knows mom's bullying his daughter. Hey, yo, talk to your wife, bro. What are you doing?
But in that case, it probably isn't like proper bullying. It's probably
indirect, yeah.
Little
yeah,
jabs.
definitely indirect.
Oh, for sure, it's little.
Oh, you're gonna have another dessert? You can have another piece
And I'm
of whatever?
sure
soda.
that's what she's getting. I guarantee you that's what the school. It's little jobs like that because straight up being like, "Oh, you're so fat," that doesn't happen in school.
That
right?
does happen in
That
school.
does happen. In
What?
That happens in school a lot.
That definitely happens in school.
Nah, bro. Kids are
Trust-
way more clever.
All right,
They'll
there's
hit with bare jabs.
nah, boom. I know one specifically. I wouldn't say I was a part of it, but I was a part of the people. Like I was friends with the people who did.
Oh, who did it?
Did to a specific girl who was overweight throughout middle school and high school.
Okay. I don't know.
But it was like, bro, she lived across the street from the school and got a ride to school.
Oh.
That's questionable. And I don't mean like across the street, like it'd be like the house across the street from the studio. Like that distance, like literally walk across the street.
And she would what? Drive
Get in the
out of
car, drive over into the driveway, into the parking lot.
Oh.
Listen, sometimes your feet tired.
Bro, the playground is right there.
Sometimes your feet tired. It's crazy.
Out
Yeah.
the fresh
Literally, fresh off the
Sometimes walk across the street is scary.
Was there any follow up or anything to that or no?
I do not think so. That was from a year ago. And no, I do not see any updates
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah. You say not the asshole. You say not the asshole. You say not the asshole.
No, she
No,
said,
I say she's
asshole,
an asshole, but justified asshole.
justified.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, if she want to be an asshole, period. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would be considered an asshole.
Yeah. I obviously, like I said, I don't think she realized her intention in that moment, and she probably feels bad about it. She's not like a major asshole. Like, how could you ever?
Yeah.
I just think
I don't know.
if
I
you
think she
reflect
doesn't
on
think
it-
she's the asshole.
What?
Because I don't feel like you come to this Reddit, like the subreddit, with a post like that and think that you are an asshole in a scenario.
Sometimes, because like, for one, if she absolutely knew she wasn't an asshole, she wouldn't have come post there anyways, right? Because it's not like somebody's.
I guess you
the
question
dad
it. You
the
question
dad
it.
didn't even really guilt trip her. Dad's just like, bro, like she's already getting
Just
enough
chill.
from school and like.
You just told her to chill. You didn't tell her to
Exactly.
stop.
That's when I would have turned to the dad and
I
been
would've
like,
been
you figure out the shit at home. You figure out why she out here calling people fat and you know she fat.
Hey.
God.
I would have said it in front of her.
That's crazy.
Now that's an asshole.
I couldn't be
could
talking
double
to
it.
you about you just roasted my daughter, because that's what it is, right? I
Yeah.
assume it's the sibling, it's the kid's sibling, and then you just be like doubling down on the
Double
roast.
down in the roast. And
That's
you can't
exactly what
laugh.
happened. You remember that video we talked about?
What?
With the kid, when the guy is telling the kid not to bully his son anymore, and the girl just stoops down and bullies the kid.
Nah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nah,
That would be Jason.
Oh yeah, with the slap.
yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
stoop down and bully the kid anymore. I would ream out the father. What the fuck
Oh, yeah.
are you doing? Why is she out here bullying people, knowing she gets bullied at home and at school? Why have you not figured this out? Talk to the wife. Talk to the school. Don't talk to me.
Oh gosh, but yeah, a pretty good dilemma.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's very funny. So far, we've been very 50-50
On
across the
everything.
board.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the same 50.
Well, obviously, yeah, anybody who thinks she's not an asshole would definitely press the red button.
That's crazy. We found red butters.
Literally.
Two different
You know
ways.
what? That's the questions you ask when you're in the room for the red button. Is you read out the "Am I the asshole?" Just be like,
Would you say she's the asshole? Oh damn, more than 50%. I'm pressing
Ooh,
that
I'm
red
thinking
button.
let me press that red button. Let me get that.
Go
Let me
ahead.
save myself.
Gosh. But on that note, I think we're going to wrap the episode there. Those were some good dilemmas. Let us know what you guys think as
A little
well.
bit of a shorter
cereal
episode.
with the canned milk.
I'm not having no milk.
We have a try something new, but we don't have all the required ingredients. So,
So we're going
you'll
with-
have to catch us in the next episode with that one. But it's an interesting one. Captain Kind, if you would say.
We also had another try thing in the docket, but unfortunately the expiration date had passed before we got to record.
Oh, yeah.
I did try it myself.
What thing?
You weren't here.
Oh, yeah.
The Tokyo Banana.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I
we
saw
got,
it, but we didn't open it.
I would say a neighbor or like a friend, like
Yeah.
a mutual or just an acquaintance, something we know, person we know, went to Japan and brought us back something called Tokyo Banana, which is it's almost like a Twinkie. We Googled it before I opened it, but it's basically a Twinkie with banana pudding in it.
Oh, how was it?
It was decent. The bread is very, very, very soft. I did enjoy the bread. It's just kind of weird having banana pudding in bread.
I
know that's what
don't like
I know
banana
people
Banana puddings.
Banana
with bread.
flavored things always taste weird. Like
Yeah, they're hit or miss.
especially artificial banana.
That's what original banana used to taste like.
Huh?
Apparently. I don't
Banana
know if
flavored
that's
things are
facts,
what
though.
banana used to taste like
I don't know. If
before
that's
the
facts.
whole like what was it, like preservatives and stuff and like
It's not even just preservatives. It's
GMOs.
The form of banana that we're used to here in North America isn't the original bananas, right?
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
see
I
the,
think so.
The original bananas are really small. They
Tiny.
have massive seeds in them and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
the teeny ones.
Yeah. Apparently, it's supposed to be flavored after that.
I think it's
And
more
it's-
just how it's grown, right? Because the original banana with the big seeds and the smaller, it's just like it's grown in a different way, so it's a little bit more concentrated in the flavor as opposed to the stretched out form of the new banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
Crazy.
Hey, what's with me today?
Any closing remarks before we wrap?
Blue Jays on top, 'cause we're in Canada.
I hope Raps win.
Oh yeah, we're doing.
We're in the
pretty good.
playoffs. It's
Oh,
2-2.
yeah.
2-2.
Yeah, I forgot. Guess we're going to
We
have to
probably
check up
won't.
on that.
But anyways,
If the Raptors win, we'll probably get another pandemic.
Ah.
I want to thank you guys again for watching, listening, and tuning into the WDK Podcast. I'm Bitavon,
JC.
and we will see you guys in the next episode. Later days.
Go check out that peak episode. It's bananas.
It's so good.